There's no time to waste. There's no time at all. Alice, don't dawdle. You've already missed the train.
And good morning, people. After a lot of effort, I have completed that Radula room. And yes, indeed, it did give me a new rose. I get the feeling I'm at the end of chapter 2 as well. 14 out of 15 snouts, 14 out of 16 bottles. I believe I'm not going to get any more. I've missed them somewhere. but it's not too bad. One thing I did have to do though for that Radula room is what I did say I might do at the beginning of the game. Yeah, I went down to normal. Didn't want to, but yeah. But really, I'm going back up to hard. I just wanted that rose, just to see if it was going to give me the option for another piece of health, which it did. But anyways, I missed the jump. Well, at least we know, and I can now leave and do whatever it is at the end of this chapter. I wonder if that snout's still there. No, it isn't, because, yeah, it gave me this. So, yeah, that fight was absolutely brutal. 2 teapots and then, or iPots and a menacing ruin, and then 4 iPots and a menacing ruin. You need to have a great deal of control over your character to do that fight without too much in the way of issue. I don't have that, so yeah, I can see why I had to go to normal. But yeah. Anyways, end of chapter 2, I'm guessing, when we go down there. Let's find out, shall we? It's not a very nice looking It seems like a den of death. Oh.
Every picture tells a story. Sometimes we don't like the ending. Sometimes we don't understand it.
Yeah, sometimes that is the case. And that shrimp isn't exactly dead yet, and it's got a saw in its head. Don't think I like this place at all. At all. So let's just get through here as quickly as possible, I guess. Anything up here? I'm not certain. Can't seem to go any further, so probably not. Well, let's go in. Oh wait, this is back at Carpenter's Theatrical. The place where we had to but I don't think this is the way we exited. Yeah, I'm pretty certain this isn't the way we exited. Something just happened. Okay, so we've got these two. And planned the show, this doesn't exactly look amazing right now, does it? Something's sort of appearing and disappearing. From the sounds of it. Oh well, let's just get on with it, shall we? This isn't going to be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show!
What a bizarre show.
That's quite enough of that, I think. Enough preliminaries. Here's the performance you've been waiting for. Proves I'm without prejudice and have a fine sense of humour. Sword and crown are worthless here. I invite everyone to dance. Labourers, lawyers, church and gown all make their little pranks. This life is full of random deaths and heaps of grief and shame. So few are sued by accident. You want someone to blame. Fire, plague, and strange disease. Drowned, murdered, or if you please, a long fall down the basement stairs. None are expected. No one cares. I often must work very hard, sweat running down my skin. After the dance, I then must rest, and the eating can begin. Time to eat. Death is the ultimate equalizer. All have the right to be eaten.
Get a knife, princess. Don't push. All will be served.
So to speak.
Wicked thing. Feasting while Wonderland is destroyed.
I'm not the enemy you seek, Alice. I tried to hide this bit of Wonderland from that beast. Appeasement's never clean. We must all play our assigned roles. Are you a pawn or a queen? An idiot or a practiced fool? However this turns out, consider the prospect that you've been misled, Alice. Then ask, by whom?
No! Who set that bloody train in motion? Where has it come from?
It arrived when you arrived, and it's more horrible even than you could currently imagine. The death of a dream caterpillar may know how.
So I was right, and that wasn't a good thing. And yeah.
What?
Back in the real world.
The blood in my mouth tastes like bile. Where's the brute that hit me, Nanny?
Nasty prat's out cold. Not dead, and more's the pity.
What did he want?
What they all want. Money he didn't earn. What were you thinking, butting into that mess? You could have been killed.
Nanny, my mind's in pieces. I still have terrible visions, and I need to know.
About the fire. Same as always. You need to move on, Alice. So do I. Well, at least she's not spewing that asylum nonsense. My past is dead. I killed them. I should have saved them. I should have died. Her mind was in shambles. Radcliffe thought familiar faces would bring her round. After a year, he lost interest in her inheritance. Greedy sod. Still, always asking his bizarre questions. Heavy dose of madness, I'd say, but honesty's never the best policy in this life. When she wasn't comatose, she gaped, eyes like pinwheels, drooled, occasionally screeched. Never uttered a sensible sound. And like the child she was, she kept her secrets close. gone off some lurkers, common as cockroaches. And those poor tykes are food for perverts, like the blameless ants that wasps consume or spiders' feeble prey.
You visited my room at Rutledge. What were
You
you...
recall that? Radcliffe paid me for a bit. A woman alone sometimes does what she doesn't particularly feel like doing, as you know.
Nurse Whitler said you'd fallen on hard times.
I'm no drunk like her. I'm hurting no one. Hooking's not a bad life.
Except for the pimps. She also said you might have my rabbit. Please, Nanny, talk about...
The damn fire never seems to help. Look, Alice, I can't give you what I don't have. Radcliffe wrote the inquest report. I'll take you to him. Besides, he's got your damn rabbit. You should remember that.
All right, but Mr. Radcliffe's useless.
Don't I know it?
So, Chapter 3. Chapter 3. 11 snouts, 19 memories, 4 Radula rooms, so possibility of another rose for me, if I get them all, and 18 bottles. So we've got to go and find Radcliffe. So basically we are trying to piece together her past still. We sort of already knew that, but it's getting a bit more complicated, I feel. And I can't forget really what Carpenter said. The train arrived when Alice did. Does that mean that she created the train? Is it her way of trying to destroy her own wonderland? Or is it just trying to fight trying to go through the mind of a person? It's very difficult. But there's Nanny doing what she sort of does now. And we seem to be in a bit of a runish down area, or maybe not. Actually, it seems a bit more upmarket than the other places we've been to.
Ear to the ground, Bill.
Yeah, I've been scouting around. Nothing getting a minute. Place is crawling with rozzers since them bleeding murders.
Whose work was that?
You want to know that sort of thing? You got to know where to listen.
Bit shy today, ain't ya?
I ain't you dicky bird. Do your own fagging legwork.
Yeah, it seems like a bit more of the uptown, which I guess is right because Radcliffe sort of... Was he a lawyer or a doctor? Not sure. Let's have a look at right, Bumby's the... That's the Alice little family. Chris is a nurse. Dr. Wilson, Nanny, and Radcliffe is the lawyer. Okay. So we finally go for the lawyer. And... Open air funeral.
For that, I'll be glad to shake your hand, sir.
Considering the nature of the goods on offer, it seems more than generous.
You do know the way to a girl's heart, don't you? And unless you open your purse a little wider, that's all you're gonna get.
Well, I'm sure we can work something out. You might get more if you stop talking.
Consider my lips sealed.
Oh no, dear. That wouldn't do at all.
It's upmarket, but not exactly nice area. let's go and see Radcliffe.
Yes? Who is it?
Alice Liddell, Mr. Radcliffe.
Ah, you're back. I suppose you better come up. Mind the latch.
So, here we are. I'm surprised he's got this sort of place to as well, but then again, he's a lawyer. He probably has a lot of money on his hands. It's sort of a maze of rooms as well. He might know a few remarkable things, but we don't know for certain how much he actually knows properly. Just because you're smart doesn't mean you know things. You can get them just through word of mouth, through collections, sort of like what he's got, and then piece together the pieces.
You do have my rabbit.
Forgotten your manners? And what else, I wonder? You abandoned it at Rutledge Asylum, my dear. We've been over this before. In a huff as usual, oozing with attitude and accusatory flummery, I've stolen her rabbit. Ridiculous pretext. She's here about the fire again. All the mad child wants to talk about. My report found her family dead by misadventure. She won't accept it. It goes on and on about her killing memories and her need to know the truth. The alleged truth is, the fire began in the library when the cat knocked over a lamp. The blaze trapped her parents and sister upstairs. Sister Lizzie never even unlocked her door. Died in her bed. The guilty cat always sets her off. She denies it, makes no sense, it can't be, etc. Agreed. From the outset, Alice was my candidate for the pyromaniac. The girl had a fixation with fire. I once remarked that I thought she might have had a larger role in causing the tragedy. She suffered some sort of psychotic episode.
Did I rip his head off? I wanted to.
Okay, where
What's
are we
left
now?
of my brain will explode. Is it mad to pray for better hallucinations? Perhaps I'm fated to expire right here.
Wait, what's going on? Did she just hallucinate that at all? Something is off here. This wasn't how it was a moment ago. It's not just me, is it? I am not going completely insane here. He didn't sell up, just left quickly. But I wasn't... How much time has passed? Not that much. Just sort of disappeared, and there goes the door. Wait a moment. That's the mock turtle. Have we transported to Wonderland again? Without knowing? Because that there wouldn't appear unless we were in Wonderland, because no one else knows about it except for Alice. We've got mushrooms. We've got fire. Yeah, I think we're in Wonderland. On some strange combination between the same and between where we were and Wonderland itself. Alice, you might want to get the Vorpal Blade back soon.
This bloody ruin! It's corrupting all of Wonderland.
Seeking refuge from the wicked world, perhaps things only look like they've gone to hell.
You're not that good a liar, and I'm not that stupid. But something a bit less calamitous would have been welcome.
This unmitigated disaster is your doing, and it will get worse. Your train keeps a hellish schedule. Get moving. Time waits for no one. The change has begun.
The train is perfectly capable of terrifying me, Cat. You should find another job. Is there really so little hope?
There's even less, and if fear paralyzes you, we are lost.
The Veil of Doom. Oh, look! Right. So, let's get rid of these little things. Ow! And yeah, I've got another extra heart. Life. That's helpful. Okay. Right. I don't know where you're heading over there, but can you please fire a fireball at me? Thank you very much. Right, now Ow. Come on, I need to launch better than this. And still only. I don't think that this actually does damage to him. I think only the my weapon. I think this only really breaks his guard and stops you from being hurt. But anyways, Veil of Doom. I hear us now, but I'm not certain because, well, there's a lot of background effects as well. And I guess we're finding out what this does. Interact.
Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
A single step off London Bridge could end my journey.
Failure as your epitaph. I'd hoped you were more courageous.
Was that Radcliffe? So, This is a strange sort of combination of Wonderland and the real world, and she's sort of awake at the same time as not being. Oh, slippery threads. They're not too much trouble. However, they seem to be this ruins stuff seems to be the big problem. Ooh, just about got on top of that. Let's kill these guys. This is sort of like a reverse thing of Doom. Sorry, not Vale of Tears. Just the Vale of Doom. Okay, so let's break that now. What is this thing?
That vaporous ledge only appears as flimsy and insubstantial as your confidence. It will hold you. Trust me.
Okay. What is really going on here? I'm really confused. Sure, we're in the ruined vestiges of her mind at the moment, it seems. But, oh, bottom. Couldn't it be a bit more... Well, I guess it couldn't be a bit more apparent because, well... we are dealing with it right now. Apparently, that stuff hurts me, which I think is more of this ruin stuff. Yeah, you can see the. I can see the sort of thing in there now. These dog skull, I guess you could call it. Did I miss anything? I don't think I have. And I guess we're going this way. Almost have enough for upgrading the hobby horse. Yes, I do. Excellent. And we've got something there. Not really much to be shown by Strong Sense either at the moment. At the moment it's just that one picture that's turned up. Bigger question is... what does that picture mean? Okay, we've got something over there. Let's ignore that and check for something for other things first. Like this bottom. There's a room behind me yet. absolutely full health at the moment either, which doesn't really help too much.